Hi friends, it's me again. I had to kick my kids out. Okay, let's go over our Voyages workbook, page 96. If you need to pause the video to open it up, please do so. All right? I didn't look over this in advance because you know what? Sometimes I just like living life on the edge, and we're going to do that right now. Hopefully I don't have any bumps in the road like in the last video. All right, so let's look at this. This is just a review of the skills that I just discussed with you that you just completed in your textbook. Good is an adjective that describes a noun. It tells what kind, okay? And well is an adverb that tells about a verb and it tells how. So let's go over a couple of examples here. Add good or well to each group of words. Number one, can paint. Can paint, all right? Can paint is a verb. So how can one paint? One can paint well. The answer is can paint well. Number two, storyteller. A storyteller is a noun, all right? So that is a good storyteller. That is our first section. Move down to the next section. Write good or well to complete each sentence. Ray is a blank tennis player. Okay, how is Ray? What type of tennis player is he? All right, tennis player is a noun. So it would be a good tennis player. Next, he plays the game well. We are now describing how he plays the game. He plays well. Do you see how I omitted the words the game to simplify the sentence so you can really see what it is that you're trying to describe or add information to? Okay, he plays well. Next, look at the bottom. Write a sentence for each word. Use good or well in the sentence. So this exercise, you don't have to write two different sentences, only one, and you can choose, all right? You can choose if some words may go either way, all right? So use your brains. Like I always like to say, remember, make your brains burn, all right? Use those brains. Let's use those brain cells. So that is the instructions for page 96 in your Voyages workbook. Next, we're going to move on to Old Faithful practice book, all right? We love the practice book as bell ringers, as homework. It is just a great way to reinforce all of the grammar skills that we have learned, that we haven't learned, that we need a little extra work on. So at this time, turn to page 59 in your practice book, all right? And let's go over this. All right, page 59 is about content words. These are words that are specific to a field of study, all right? So let's say we're talking about baseball or softball, all right? These are things that a lot of my students are involved in and that are loved. Okay, so let's talk about, if we're talking about baseball or softball, some of the content words that we would use are pitcher, catcher, infielder, outfielder, runner, baseball, glove, home run, out. These are all words that are content specific to softball and baseball. Okay, so with that being said, that can maybe help you understand what we're about to go over. Okay, let's look at the box. Sometimes you can figure out what a content word means by using content clues, all right? So use your brains, all right? Don't go run and ask your parents every single question if you don't understand something. Really think about it. Use your brains. They've already been to third grade, okay? It's your turn now. All right, so let's look at our exercise here. This is a picture of the Statue of Liberty. It says, go on a word hunt with a partner. You won't be using partners. Find content words related to landmarks in the selections that you have read. We're going to tweak those directions. Let's think of some content words on landmarks you have seen. If you're not sure if you have seen any landmarks, ask your parents. They know. Okay, they can maybe remind you. For example, some landmarks that we have in Baton Rouge are the old state capitol, the USS Kidd, the Baton Rouge Zoo, the Bluebonnet Swamp, Magnolia Mound Plantation, Louisiana Arts and Science Museum. There are plenty of landmarks that we have in our city. Okay, ask your parents if you don't know one. And what you'll do is you'll just write in her crown, okay, I'm pointing to the stars in her crown, you'll write a content word in each of theirs. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 content words that you'll write on her crown. And at the bottom, pick 2 words that you were able to figure out the meaning of by using context clues. Write their words and meaning on the line, period. You may use your dictionary, but you know what? You can also use your brain to give me a simplified definition of what the word means, okay? It doesn't need to be 10 words. It doesn't need to sound like you're in college. It just needs to let me know that you know what that word means. Turn the page. We are now on page 60. Read each sentence underline the context clues that help you figure out the meaning of each word in bold. Then write the meaning of the word on the line. This week is almost over. There's just one day left before we go home for the weekend, or in our case, for the next 5 weeks. All right, let's get back on task. The week is almost over. I would underline week almost over, okay? So, how it says there's just one day left before we go home for the weekend. So, this way, I know we're not talking about directions left or right? I'm talking about how many days are left over of our week. And the context clues that really help me are almost over. Now, in relation to the week and weekend, week is going to help me know what we're talking about. All right? And then just write in the blank. So left, you could write days remaining in the week, right? That is what's letting me know what that word means. Go ahead and finish those other ones. Guys, y'all can do this. I cannot wait to see your work and see how well that you do. Please be cooperative for your parents, okay? Please, they love you, they love you, they love you, but you know what? They can also punish you, which is something I cannot do. So take that into consideration if you try and act up and you choose not to do your homework and you choose to be naughty, all right? We need to be good for ourselves. We need to respect ourselves and our parents and other family members. And guess what? The sooner you get your classwork done, the sooner you can have a 3-hour-long recess outside. So let's get our work done. Y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you tomorrow about our assignments then. All right, have a good day. Bye.